Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. The first carry now for Tony Pollard, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Pollard. Space to maneuver at the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dallas.
Play action this time with Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Play fake. Here's Love. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Mike 22 is coming. 22's coming. Mike. Watch the out. Watch the out. Mike 22. Mike 22. Ready. Mike 22 is coming. Come on.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, Slayton. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on first down. Small and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll drop to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Love now to pass on first down. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Out of bounds.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
21, Ezekiel Elliott.
Ezekiel Elliott, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead.
He is good.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, Love. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown.
A big play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Badgley now to kick this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And credit the tackle to Brandon Jones. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
15-yard line.
Now a give right side. Small. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
I spy a couple of extra defensive backs on the field for Dallas.
Cowboys in the dime on 3rd.
22's coming. 22's coming. That's 22. That's 22. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And a fair catch is taken here, a step or two inside the 45-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum, and pretty much not just give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On third down, it's Pollard. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Pollard. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the Giants' 11-yard line.
Now Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go. Red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On first down, Small. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Mike's 22.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives them the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
22. I got one. Like 22, he's coming. 22. 19, right. That's the screen. Pass. Like 22, Mike 22. I want that. Give me that ball, defense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there, definitely not his best. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First down.
On the move on first down. Run for Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
19, Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Giants nothing. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Actually set to kick off.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Cowboys 35, Giants nothing.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or do they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to Slayton. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. You may smash. Hurry, 17.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Coming in.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
The pass.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Watch the safety creep. Roy. Mike 22, he's coming. 27
Again, he'll drop to throw. Catch made by Slayton. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. On play action, they'll throw. Looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is third and goal.
Third down and goal.
22, back 22. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Like 22, he's 19 tight. 19 tight. Don't get nervous.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 17 yards out, and the Giants are in for 6.
That touchdown was for all the fantasy people out there. May not change the final outcome, but some points were scored, and maybe some of the people at home are really excited to get those.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they're going to bring him down just past the 15, and a flag down as well. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
A very costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. Now a give here to Pollard. He's going to have the first down past the 20. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 92 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach comes. Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
Like 22, he's covering 22.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Like 22. 22's coming. Mike. Come 19. Joe Reed. Go. Fresno. 60 Bobcat. 22, back 22.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
22, back 22.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
He was brought
second and 9.
Davis. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Love from the gun. Letting one fly deep. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing. Love. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
The ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
That's the end of
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Goal at the 1-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys.
To number 87.
From a yard out. And this offense continues to pour it on. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're – and they want to play it all the way out.
25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And this one is incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the go check. Go check. 19 light. Flare.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jalen Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dallas.
Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 11 on the year. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
63.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will extend this big lead.
Set to kick off.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Dallas.
Check.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Mike 29. Here we go, D.
Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
29 is Mike. Come on.
From the gun, Love going to throw deep for the end zone. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win. But one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Giants are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Jalen Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25.
That's good.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
First and 10.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Going for it all. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
In the end zone.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next.